Hello and welcome back. In this video we're going to revisit space mapping, and then we're going to have a look at occupier mapping and the occupier list. As mentioned in the previous video, I've now prepared the occupancy in a more complicated drawing, which is the science park drawing, and we'll just select that now, and in here now in the dashboard we can see more information as a result of the additional occupancy, and we'll look at the data from within the occupancy management module. So we have a mixture of corporate, occupants, common space, and we also have a new tenant that I created. So we're now going to open the drawing, and I'm just going to adjust the zoom and the toolbar so that we get more visible area in the workspace. Okay, so I'll now open up the space map editor and make a few changes to the hatch patterns for some of the room type categories. So this will just be an accelerated section of the video, just so that it doesn't take too long. Okay, we're just checking that some of the room type hatch pattern associations are set as we would like. So I'll just save that, and now we'll apply the space map. And you can see now that the stairwells in the top left and the bottom right are now less obvious. They've got the dotted hatch pattern, as does the middle lobby. Now I'm going to go into the occupier map now, and in the occupier map we can assign a colour for either the top level accounting code structure or the second level of the accounting code structure. So for Acme FM now I'm going to choose the colour for global colour for that part of the accounting structure, and I'm also going to change the colour for tenants. You'll notice that I'm making sure that the alpha channel is set to 100% so that there's no transparency, and you just check that the square in the bottom of the control here shows the colour. There we are on the bottom left there. That will be the colour that will be used to colour the hatch when we apply the occupier map. So I'm now going to apply the occupier map, and as a result the hatch patterns will be coloured according to that set of settings that we have just defined. Now further on from that we can now go to the occupier list, and if we had an even more complicated drawing, it may be less obvious or less easy to see as a result of just simply applying a space map and an occupier map. So we now have the opportunity to, from within the occupier list, select a specific occupier and then locate that occupier within the drawing. And what happens is that the spaces for that occupier, or occupied by that account code, will be coloured. All the remaining spaces will have their hatch pattern transparency reduced to a level to make sure that the required account code space that's occupied is more obvious. So I'm just now going to reset and get back to where we were to start. So there we are. That's the space mapping and occupying mapping functions in a nutshell, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.